I am so scared, because the same car that gave me range anxiety during the cold month, this guy is forcing me to take home. And I don't know if you're gonna make it. We have 289 kilometers of range, and we live around 80 kilometers south. We have to take the highway. The weather is okay, it's around the freezing mark. So we're not gonna get the heat, and we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to make it back tomorrow. So as you guys can see, we have 288 kilometers of range. There's no heat. I'm gonna turn off the heated seats, turn off the heated steering, turn off all essential things. By the way, this car is $20,495 if you wanna buy it. It has 72,000 kilometers. It's telling me minimum, we are gonna have 235 kilometers. And maximum, we are gonna have 338 kilometers. So, this is actually my first time driving an electric car for a long distance. And I am pretty fucking scared. Let's see when we get home how much range we're gonna have. So we've done 1 kilometer and lost 20 kilometers of range. Maybe we should go back, man. I'm telling you, look at that. You see how fast it's going down? If we get to the highway and we are less than 200 kilometers, it means we are not gonna make it back tomorrow. So we'll come back.
A few moments later.
We are starting to look for a charging station. And we have only done 40 kilometers. And we haven't even got home yet. We should not have done this.
Eight hours later.
Good morning. We are going to continue the anxiety with the Chevy Bolt. We have just 130 kilometers to drive 140 kilometers.
And good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Today, if assuming we would make it up to Unicar, we have around 7 appointments. Let's see first if this Chevy Bolt is gonna get us to dealership today.
Might be available.
Which car did you purchase, sir?
It's the Mazda 3.
Which year? Is it the 11 or the 16? Because we sold 2.
What year was it? 2011.
Yeah, it should be ready. I am told. Let me just get there. Did they tell you what time it's gonna be ready?
Well, they said 11, but the thing is, she doesn't have a way to get up there. That's the issue. Well, she's either saying I can drop her off now and she'll wait, which is a couple of hours away.
Sure. If that works for you, that's not a problem. Sure.
Yeah, you don't mind waiting?
If she doesn't mind waiting, it's okay. We'll try to get it done as soon as possible for her.
Okay, I'll bring her up there, then she can wait.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, buddy. We open at 10 though. Like if you get there earlier, you can just drop her off and we'll be there soon.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so North York to Newmarket. We have another 100 kilometers range left. But here's the thing. This car is good. I think it would be best for the city. I don't think this would be a good car to travel around with because the anxiety is just kills everything. And you gotta remember, today's kind of cold. We couldn't even turn on the heat. We couldn't turn on the radio. We couldn't turn on nothing. We had to turn off the screen. So if you're like somewhere in the city, I think you're okay because it's a phenomenal, really nice little car. But for traveling, it's not good. So guys, we are almost at, if you know Woodbine and 404, end of 404 turns into Woodbine. Our dealership is another 20 minutes from there or 15 minutes from there. We are right on Highway 48 in Georgina. So it's a bit of a distance to travel every day, but it's a beautiful drive, especially in like summer months and spring months. We are gonna go there today, and we are gonna try to show you everything around the dealership. And today, hopefully, is gonna be a very busy day, so you're gonna see everything at its full potential and what we do and what we go through and stuff like that. Because it can get pretty hectic when it gets really busy. And then I'm personally gonna also show you how to, how I manage my own tasks and the dealership as well. So let's go. So guys, we haven't bought cars in the past 3 weeks, or no, 2 weeks actually. But we do have a lot of cars at different mechanic shops. And I really need to get on them because they're not coming back soon enough. So if I get a chance, I'm gonna have to call the mechanic and talk to him and see if he can expedite the output of our cars. One of the things that the dealership goes through on regular basis is the problems that the cars that are sitting here usually cause, and that's really important because when people buy a used car from us, they usually don't understand that this is a used car because they're just paying for it and they pay a lot of money, and then something goes wrong and then they think that we are messing around with them. Not so much with us, but usually just, generally speaking, used car dealerships don't have a good reputation. But what we do, we try to help people out, even if they bought the car months away. It doesn't mean that we're gonna pay for the repairs, but we save people a lot of money. That's what really differentiates us from other dealerships. And also, we certify the cars ahead of time, which means that we invest a lot of money into cars that are not guaranteed to sell. So far, it has worked out for us, but sometimes you just get stuck within a car because you spend the money on it, and now you're kind of buried into the car, and you have no other choice other than actually selling the car. All right, before we do anything else, I'm gonna go here and charge the car. Thank you, Chevy Bolt. You didn't disappoint us. Having a little bit more forward. There you go. And then we are gonna put this here so that it doesn't whatever.
Yes.
All right, we should be good by end of the day. Now we're gonna get our bags, and we're gonna start the day. Let's give us some light. Let there be light, God said. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Did that, good morning. Did the Outback white, should I close the arbitration? Is there something big? Because I know the engine light was on too and the brake wasn't working.
So, let's see here. The stuff for ARB, I haven't scanned it, but the timing cover has a leak. It was on the hoist all night. It didn't leak onto the ground, but it definitely has a leak.
Okay.
I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if timing covers on those cars. I can't remember. I don't know if I remember something about the engine having to come out, but I wasn't for sure. I can double check. I haven't done one in forever, so I know it's somewhat of an extensive job, but
okay. How about the brake stuff?
You've got at the back right. There's no brake pads.
What?
Yeah, it looks like someone just rode the thing to the bitter end to the point where there's no brake pad left. The brake caliper is on the rotor itself.
So they took the brake pads out?
No, they probably just ran it so hard, like brake-wise, ran it right to the bottom that the pads just disintegrated and popped out. All
right. Yeah, I mean, it looked like it. How about the engine light and stuff?
I'll go scan that now. I haven't scanned it yet, but
Yeah, the timing cover was the biggest thing as far as possibly arbing it. But I will go scan it.
Okay.
There's a wheel bearing out. There's control arms. There's an exhaust flange that's busted. Obviously brakes. Some sway bar bushings in the back there, cheap. Park brake seems to work. Like it's electric, so you hear it working. The driver's side works for sure. The right seems to be a little iffy, so we'd have to just make sure that's all good.
Of course. Okay. Do you have time to go through some other cars? Like, do you have any other green? Because I know that the Forester you took, the AC doesn't work. So I fought for ARB on that one, and you sent me the odometer picture on that one, so I sent it in as well.
Sorry, the white Outback needs something to do with the window motor on the driver's side.
Okay.
Well, it's not working.
Okay. Did you install your new hoist?
Well, that's what I'm trying to work on now.
That's what?
That's what I'm trying to do now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if you want me to look at the AC on that other Subaru, I can do that. That's not.
Yeah, let's just at least like start the test because it doesn't need anything else for ARB. You already checked it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go through other cars or not? Or is there any point to go through them or not?
Oh, I don't mind. We can have a talk about what's here. Sure.
Okay. So let's just go one by one. Mazda 2, I gotta buy you a clutch. I'm gonna send it in because the Camry. What's going on with that?
I keep checking with them for the cables, and they still don't have them. The dates they just keep pushing it back. Yeah. So either we somehow find cables elsewhere, which I don't even see them on Rock Auto.
Okay, so that's where I was gonna check next. Okay, so that's gonna wait. What a shame. F-150. Did you find the radio for it?
Oh, yeah. Aurelia sent me wiring, so I just have to fix up the wiring. Like they sent me like all the plugs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got that. Day or yesterday or the day before, whatever the Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah. They. Did I tell you the Ridgeline that we put the diff in and it was no good? Did I tell you that?
You did.
Yeah. So they sent on Tuesday. They sent another diff along with wiring for the F-150, and I look at this diff and I'm like, I can't put this in. Retards.
What's the problem?
They three things. They ended up cutting the wiring harness in the wrong spot.
Oh,
for
man.
starter, the breather tube was busted off in a position where I couldn't do anything with it.
Okay.
And it's like they dragged it through the dirt because there was some dirt that was in where the CV axles pop into.
Oh,
so
my gosh.
I just called them like, I can't use this. Come on, guys. Anyways, they have another one. They're trying to, I don't know, either get it out or whatever. So
okay,
that's that. Waiting for that.
Escape 2011 gray, the one with the patch job.
Yep.
I can do it. Yeah. Caravan Suzuki 2011 F-150 2011 black. Oh, the black F-150. They paid me $2,500 in total.
Okay. What are your thoughts there as far as your body guy and everything's concerned? Like, I can definitely, if we could find a black box, we'd be set. But I don't know if there's black boxes out there that are good enough. Because I think when I looked last, the only one at Aurelia that was black it was a grade C. So
grade C. So did you check it? Hold on a second. Okay, so let me look for a box on that one. Ridgeline, you said it. Fusion, it's the rear main seal. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
If you could do something. Renegade and Cherokee, what's going on with those?
Cherokee is done. The only thing that we have to do, there's a couple of bushings in the back, knuckle bushings that I missed in the beginning. Like when I first looked at it, I missed it. But then when we were working on it, we saw them. So I still have to do that. But basically everything else on the Cherokee was done. We were actually going to bring it down was it yesterday or the day, whatever night I came down, we were going to bring it then. And that was the night, like we were putting the skid plate back on and it's like the wheels just look kind of slightly off in the back. And so we grabbed the wheels and give it a shake. And it's like, fuck. Like, okay. So I got the bushings. I just got to put them in. The Renegade, the rad support came. The rad support is in. We're just we're working on that now. It is in, but after taking everything apart, we saw that the rebar was damaged. So I'm trying to find a used one.
Oh, okay.
Aurelia doesn't have one because it was in a front end collision as well. They're Renegade.
Okay.
So basically, to complete the Renegade, I need to find a rebar and ideally even a radiator shroud. It's just a plastic shroud. It's not the end of the world if we can't find that. We can make the old one work, but it's kind of busted up too. So I thought while we're in there,
okay,
if we can get a used one at the same time with the rebar, that would be great.
Okay. All right. So the rest of them are good. Once you have the hoist, we gotta really. I haven't bought cars in a while now.
Thank you.
We have received No, it's just I don't have money. So let's just try and catch up. Please, please.
Yeah, we're giving her.
Thanks, man.
There's the Subaru we got the other night, the one that we drove up. We're gonna probably have that one done today.
Which one? The Impreza. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Impreza.
Okay, well, I'm running out of cars to give back to you. I probably have another 3-4 I can do, even though they're not green light. So
well, I think I think if at this point, like if what we can try and do, unless more cars show up, we can try and do like 4 down, right?
Yeah.
Like bring down at once, kind of thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ideally, unless you guys are like you get to a point where you need some for detailing or whatever.
No, let's do it.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
All right, I will.
Yeah, I just need the stuff like the Benz. I would try to drag it till Monday, but the rest of the stuff for the Forester AC and the Outback, I just told him we towed it and he's inspecting it now. So just text me what I should opt for, and then we will have time to do it. I just need if you can record a video of the brake hitting the floor and the odometer as well. That way, because that's the reason I dragged it along. So they're gonna need to see that. An engine light, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Okay. So they don't. They're like, as far as ARB's concerned with the brakes, I mean, it's just brakes. Really.
The brakes, yeah. But I said like I can't drive it, so I can't inspect it, right? So
just give a video.
Yeah.
Brake over the floor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And well, yeah. So then really, it's really arbitratable would be maybe the timing cover.
And the engine lights on.
I'll scan it. Yeah. I'll go scan it now and see.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Take care, man. Bye. Bye. These long conversations really... It's not his fault, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, these conversations... What is it? It's 10:28. We just got here 20 minutes ago. Let's count how many phone calls I have to make today. If you want to open a business, this is what you got to do. It's not all fun and games. People think, oh, we're going to come here and we start going to make money and everything. And let me tell you something. Financing is great. Everything is great. Everything is great. We're still not making money. We're innovative. We're still not making money. So you prepare for economy to open up and you just sell cars. And if it doesn't happen and you continue, it's the worst feeling ever. Be realistic if you want to open a business. Thank you. Goodbye.